ECADC approves housing project for insolvent freedom fighters. "17th March, tomorrow. Nation set to celebrate birth centenary of the father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, and National Children's Day. Guinness Book of World Records recognizes Bangabandhu's grain image as world's largest crop field mosaic. On occasion of birth centenary of Bangabandhu and Golden Jubilee of Independence, Obaidul Qadir sought full cooperation of city dwellers for arrival of foreign guests and smooth completion of formalities. Information and Broadcasting Minister Dr. Hassan Mahmood says it is surprising that BNP has no statement regarding the country's becoming middle-income country, just on the verge of Golden Jubilee of Independence. And World Health Organization asks to continue Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine. The blood clotting, says the organization, has nothing to do with it. Assalamu alaikum. I'm Nafiz Imtiazuddin, welcoming you to news at 10 on BTV, BTV World and BTV Chattogram Center. You've just heard the headlines. We have details of those and other stories coming up. ECADC has approved a project for constructing 30,000 homes for insolvent valiant freedom fighters and family members of the martyred and deceased war heroes in a bid to uplift their socio-economic condition. The approval came from ECADC meeting held with chairperson Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina in the chair today. The Prime Minister chaired the meeting from her official Ganabhavan residence, while ministers, state ministers and secretary concerned joined from the NEC conference room in the city's Shere-Bangla Nagar area. ECADC today approved 6 projects involving an overall estimated cost of 5,619 crore 46 lakh taka. Of the approved 6 projects, 3 are new and 3 revised. Under the constructing of houses for insolvent valiant freedom fighters project, the homes with a title Bir Nibash will be constructed in 64 districts of 8 divisions, including in upazilas and cities, as a gift from Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina on the occasion of the birth centenary of the father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, and the Golden Jubilee of the country's independence. The estimated cost of the project is about 4,123 crore taka. The other 5 projects approved at the meeting are road widening and development from Kalpana Cinema Hall to Talaimari Circle in Rajshahi, construction of sports complex for the people with special needs, rural infrastructure's development in Pirojpur district, protecting the right embankment of river Podda at Jazira and Noria upazilas under Shariatpur district, and construction of new substation under DPDC project. Briefing reporters after the meeting, Planning Division Secretary Mohammed Zain Al-Bari said that most of the houses would be built on the owned lands of the freedom fighters. But for the freedom fighters who do not have lands of their own, the district authorities concerned and upazila administrations would arrange caste land for building their houses. He informed that Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina at the meeting had asked the authorities concerned to start the operations of this project within this fiscal year, so that the overall allocations against this project could be disbursed in 4 fiscal years, as it is now scheduled for completion in October 2023. The nation will celebrate the 100th birth anniversary of the father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, and the National Children's Day 2021 tomorrow, in a befitting manner. On this day in 1920, Bangabandhu, the undisputed leader of the Bengali nation, the architect of independent Bangladesh, and the greatest Bengali of all times, was born into a respected Muslim family at Tungipara village in Gopalganj district. He was the third among 6 offspring, 2 sons and 4 daughters of his parents, Sheikh Lutfur Rahman and Sheikh Shaira Khatun. The nation will celebrate the day through extensive programs with fanfare and gaiety. Bangladesh missions abroad have also chalked out elaborate programs to celebrate the day. The theme of this year's birthday of Bangabandhu and National Children's Day is Bangabandhur Janmodin, Shishur Hridoy Hok Rongin. Marking the day, Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina will virtually address a program on the occasion of the birth centenary of Bangabandhu and the National Children's Day 2021 on the premises of the mausoleum of Bangabandhu at Tungipara in Gopalganj. The day is a public holiday. Bangladesh Betar, Bangladesh Television and other private TV channels and radio stations will air special programs highlighting the significance of the day in the life of the Bengalis. A 10-day special program will begin at the National Parade Ground from the 17th of March, that's tomorrow, marking the birth centenary of Bangabandhu and Golden Jubilee of Independence Day of the country. Heads of state and heads of government from different countries will attend Bangladesh's independence, Golden Jubilee and Father of the Nation Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman's birth centenary celebrations. Meanwhile, Tungipara in Gopalganj, the birthplace of Bangabandhu, has been prepared to welcome the visitors from home and abroad on the occasion of the birth centenary of the Father of the Nation Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman and National Children's Day. Cabinet members, lawmakers, high officials of military and civil administrations, Awami League and its associate bodies will lay wreaths at the mausoleum of Bangabandhu at Tungipara to pay tribute to Bangabandhu. Tungipara town has been decorated with big and colorful banners and posters welcoming arches and gates that have been made at every corner of the town. The masses of people of Tungipara are eagerly waiting to celebrate the day. Law enforcement agencies have taken tight security measures in the area ahead of the day. Awami League leaders and activists are also working to increase the beauty of the town. Ten-day-long special programs have been chalked up at the National Parade Ground to be staged from tomorrow, marking the birth centenary celebration of the Father of the Nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, and Golden Jubilee of the country's independence. The National Parade Ground has been colourfully decorated on the occasion. Foolproof security measures have been taken around the whole parade ground to stage the celebration programs peacefully. At least 5,000 eminent artists from home and abroad will perform in the 10-day-long colourful programs, which will highlight the cultural traditions and all the achievements of Bangladesh. Shosho Chitre Bangabandhu has got the recognition of Guinness Book of World Records as the biggest crop field mosaic in the world. The Guinness Book of Authorities issued the recognition to the crop art of Bangladesh today. The crop portrait of the Father of the Nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, was created using 100 bighas of land, and now it is the biggest portrait of a single person in the world created using crops. Earlier, China had created such a portrait on 75 bighas of land. Bangabandhu's portrait has been created at Balindu village under Shepur Upazila in Bogura. Local species of paddy, Jonokraj, and purple color Chinese hybrid paddy F1 have been cultivated for creating the portrait of Bangabandhu. Experts said the recognition of the Guinness Book of World Records before the birth centenary of the Father of the Nation was a great achievement for the country. Now the world knows Bangladesh, its agriculture, and Bangabandhu in a new way. Awami League General Secretary Obaidul Qadir has sought all-out cooperation from the people of the capital city for ensuring smooth arrivals of foreign guests and holding the program smoothly as well, marking Bangabandhu's birth centenary and the Golden Jubilee of the independence. He called upon all to abide by the directives of the Dhaka Metropolitan Police to ensure an uninterrupted movement of the people. Obaidul Qadir was speaking at the regular briefing at his official residence today. He alleged that BNP was misleading the new generations with the wrong history of the Liberation War, even while marking its Golden Jubilee. The Awami League General Secretary went on to add that BNP was still resorting to distortion of history, which began after the assassination of Bangabandhu and his family members.
বঙ্গবন্ধুর জন্মশতবার্ষিকী এবং স্বাধীনতার সুবর্ণ জয়ন্তী লগ্নে আমরা উপনীত হয়েছি। এ সময় বিভিন্ন দেশের সরকার প্রধানগণ বাংলাদেশে আসবেন। অনুষ্ঠানমালায় সরাসরি অনলাইনে যুক্ত হবেন বিশ্ববরেণ্য ব্যক্তিগণ। বর্ণাঢ্য এই অনুষ্ঠানমালা উপলক্ষে বিদেশি মেহমানদের আগমন এবং আনুষ্ঠানিকতা সুচারুভাবে সম্পন্ন করতে আমি নগরবাসীর সর্বাত্মক সহযোগিতা কামনা করছি। আমি বাংলাদেশ আওয়ামী লীগের নেতা কর্মীদের দলীয় কর্মসূচি যথাযথভাবে বাস্তবায়নে এবং সরকারি কর্মসূচিতে সহযোগিতা প্রদানের জন্য আহ্বান জানাচ্ছি। স্বাধীনতার সুবর্ণ জয়ন্তীতে এসেও নতুন প্রজন্মকে মুক্তিযুদ্ধের ইতিহাস নিয়ে বিভ্রান্ত করছে বিএনপি। বঙ্গবন্ধুকে সপরিবারে হত্যার মধ্য দিয়ে যে ইতিহাস বিকৃতি তারা শুরু করেছিল তার ধারাবাহিকতা এখনো বজায় রেখে চলছে বিএনপি।
Obaidul Qadir called upon the country's people to maintain health safety protocols, including wearing masks properly and using hand sanitizers to tackle the spread of coronavirus.
এই অবস্থা আমি আবারও দেশবাসীকে সঠিকভাবে মাস্ক পরিধান, হ্যান্ড স্যানিটাইজার ও সুরক্ষা সামগ্রী ব্যবহার, সামাজিক দূরত্ব বজায় রাখা সহ স্বাস্থ্যবিধি মেনে চলতে আরও সতর্ক হওয়ার আহ্বান জানাচ্ছি। মাস্ক পরিধান সবার জন্য বাধ্যতামূলক করা জরুরি হয়ে পড়েছে।
Bangladesh's graduation to developing nation status at a time when the country is on the threshold of celebrating Golden Jubilee of Independence did not impact BNP, which is surprising, commented Information and Broadcasting Minister Dr. Hassan Mahmood. He said this while briefing journalists at his office at the Secretariat today. He thanked President Mohammad Abdul Hamid and Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina for renaming the Ministry of Information as the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting.
প্রকৃতপক্ষে তথ্য মন্ত্রণালয় শুধু তথ্য প্রদান কিংবা সরকারের কাজগুলো জনসমক্ষে তুলে ধরা ছাড়াও সম্প্রচারের কাজটিও করে আসছে। সম্প্রচারের কাজটি তথ্য মন্ত্রণালয় করে থাকে। এজন্য আমরা চাচ্ছিলাম যে এই মন্ত্রণালয়ের নাম কাজের সাথে সঙ্গতিপূর্ণ হোক। সেই কারণেই আমরা নাম পরিবর্তন করে তথ্য সম্প্রচার মন্ত্রণালয় করার জন্য আমরা প্রস্তাব পেশ করেছিলাম। বিএনপি সবসময় সবকিছুর মধ্যে শুধু ব্যর্থতা দেখে, কারণ তারা যখন দেশ পরিচালনা করেছে চরমভাবে ব্যর্থ ছিল, তবে কয়েক ব্যাপারে সফল ছিল। সেটি হচ্ছে দেশকে পরপর 5 বার দুর্নীতিতে চ্যাম্পিয়ন বানানোর ব্যাপারে তারা সফল ছিল এবং সরকারের সাথে হাওয়া বহন খুলে আবার সমান্তরাল আরেকটি সরকার পরিচালনায় সফল ছিল। দেশকে জঙ্গিবাদের অভয়ারণ্য বানানোর ক্ষেত্রে সফল ছিল। 500 জায়গায় একযোগে বোমা হামলা, 21শে আগস্টের বোমা হামলা, এইভাবে এবং আদালতের মধ্যে বোমা হামলা, বিচারককে বোমা মেরে হত্যা, এগুলোর ব্যাপারে তারা খুব সফল ছিল। বাকি সব ব্যাপারে তারা ছিল ব্যর্থ। এই জন্য তারা সবকিছুতে ব্যর্থতা দেখার চেষ্টা করে। দেশ যে আজকে সফলভাবে এগিয়ে যাচ্ছে, এটি তারা দেখেও না দেখার ভান করলেও পৃথিবী কিন্তু দেখছে। এবং এই মুজিব বর্ষে স্বাধীনতার সুবর্ণ জয়ন্তীর দ্বার প্রান্তে বাংলাদেশ স্বল্পোন্নত দেশ থেকে পরিপূর্ণভাবে মধ্যমায়ের দেশে উন্নীত হওয়ার ফাইনাল রিকমেন্ডেশন জাতিসংঘ দিয়েছে। এটিও তারা দেখছে না। এটি বড় তাজ্জবের বিষয় হচ্ছে এত বড় একটা সফলতা এই জাতির জীবনে আসলো, তারা এটি নিয়ে একটি শব্দ বললেন না। তারা সরকারকে অভিনন্দন জানানো তো দূরের কথা, তারা তো এই জাতিকে অভিনন্দন জানাতে পারত, সেটিও রাজনৈতিক দল হিসেবে তারা বলতে ব্যর্থ হয়েছে।
State Minister for Information and Broadcasting, Dr. Murad Hasan, and Secretary to the Ministry, Khaja Mia, were present. Later, the Information and Broadcasting Minister, Dr. Hasan Mahmood, joined as chief guest at a photo exhibition and discussion program at a hotel in the capital, presented by the children belonging to the Society for the Welfare of Autistic Children. Speaking on the occasion, Dr. Hasan Mahmood said, "Stunning the world, today's Bangladesh is self-sufficient in food." He said Bangladesh's economy was prospering day by day, and the country was marching ahead to become the world's 27th largest economy in the near future. AB Bank Managing Director Tariq Afzal chaired the function that was also attended by the bank's governing body chairman Mohammad A. Rumi, painter Konuk Chapa Chakma, SWAC chairman Shuborno Chakma, and high officials of the bank. And now international news. The World Health Organization has urged countries to continue using the Oxford AstraZeneca coronavirus vaccines, even as several European nations suspended its use over fears of blood clotting. WHO Chief Scientist Shomo Swaminathan said at a press briefing. Her comments came after France, Germany and Italy joined the list of countries suspending the use of the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine. Meanwhile, the European Union Medicines Regulator has reiterated there is no indication that the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine causes blood clots. 26 COVID-19 patients died in the country in the last 24 hours, taking the death toll from the pandemic to 8,597. The recovery count rose to 5,14,479 after another 1,352 recovered during this period. A press release of the Directorate General of Health Services confirmed this today. The tally of infections rose to 5,60,887 with 1,719 new cases. Bangladesh has started exporting food goods to India through naval route during the Golden Jubilee of the country's independence. State Minister for Shipping, Khalid Mahmood Chaudhry, inaugurated the journey of the first India-bound ship loaded with goods from Noshingli today. He said the government was considering a proposal of sending food goods to India, Bhutan and other countries using naval route. BIWTA Chairman Commodore Ghulam Sadiq chaired the inaugural function, which was also attended by Mohammad Anwarul Ashraf Khan MP, Commerce Secretary Dr. Mohammad Zafaruddin, Secretary to the Shipping Ministry Mesbauddin and Pran RFL Group Chairman Ahsan Khan Chaudhry. Indian High Commissioner to Bangladesh Vikram Doraisamy took part at the function through video conference. And now, before we end the news, let's take a look at what's making the headlines here. ECNEC approves housing project for insolvent freedom fighters. "17th March tomorrow. Nation set to celebrate birth centenary of the father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, and National Children's Day." Guinness Book of World Records recognizes Bangabandhu's great image as world's largest crop field mosaic. On occasion of birth centenary of Bangabandhu and Golden Jubilee of Independence, Obaidul Qadir seeks full cooperation of city dwellers for arrival of foreign guests and smooth completion of formalities. Information and Broadcasting Minister Dr. Hassan Mahmood said it is surprising that BNP has no statement regarding countries becoming middle-income country right on the verge of the Golden Jubilee of Independence. And World Health Organization asks to continue Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine. The vaccine has nothing to do with blood clotting, says the organization. And that's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for joining us, and we invite you to join us again to watch our news at 11:30. That's going to be in Bangla. Until then, Khuda Hafiz.